All right, from here, we're going to take the foot forward into a low lunge. So as usual, if you can't bring it far enough forward, you grab hold of the heel or the ankle and you help push the leg into the right position. I'm going to move back a little bit here. Okay. So one hand on each side of the foot or both hands inside, whatever's most comfortable for you. The knee stays either in line with the toes or behind. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to press most of the weight onto the front foot so that there's no weight on that back knee. And we're just going to push the pelvis forward and lift the chest. So we're going to hold it here for a few seconds. Now, if you're incapable of getting the pressure off the knee, that's okay. All you have to do is take a little towel or a pillow and place it under your knee, and that'll take the pressure off the kneecap. So we're lifting the chest as much as you can, focusing on the breath. And let's think about slowing the breath down a little bit here. So let's make the exhale a little bit longer. And really use that exhale to try and get comfortable in the position. Let's do one more breath. Good. Now from here, we're going to shift the weight backwards. We're going to flex the front foot, keep the front knee bent. So it's really important that the front knee stays bent. You want to think about stomach towards the thigh, and we want to keep that spine as much as we can in a neutral position. And the way we do that is by tilting the pelvis backwards and pushing the tailbone to the ceiling. Now we're going to shift forward into the low lunge again. So we're alternating between half split and low lunge. Option to curl the toes underneath at the back. Some people find that easier. It makes it a little bit more stable. Or you can relax the toes. It's up to you. So really focusing on keeping a neutral position of the spine and alternating between two positions. Let's do two more. The last one. Good, we're going to come back into that low lunge and we're actually going to come up. So let's bring that foot in a little closer. We're going to tilt the pelvis underneath. We're going to pull up tall through the spine. Same arm as the knee that's on the floor is going to reach to the ceiling. Good, from here we're going to arc over the ear. We're going to come down, sweep forward and back up. Lift, arc, forward, and you can tuck the pelvis under so you can round the back if you'd like, if it's too much pressure on the kneecap, or you can lunge forward, making sure the knee doesn't come past the toe. Up, over, good, and coming down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to either place the hands by the ears or behind the head. And we're going to rotate on the rib cage towards the front knee. Then we're going to drop that elbow down towards the floor, coming back up, back into the center. And then we're going to rotate in the opposite direction. Keep pressing the foot into the ground, elbow towards the floor, elbow towards the ceiling, and back. Rotate. Down. Now it's just the upper body that moves. Everything else stays stable. And down. Rotate. Let's do one more time each direction. Oops, I almost fell over. Back into the center, coming down. Let's pull the leg behind. We're going to sit back into child's pose in between sides. Take a couple of breaths. We're coming up, and let's slide that other leg forward. So coming forward enough to keep the knee behind the toes, one hand on each side of the leg. So once again, taking the pressure off that back knee, really push the hips forward, press the weight into the front leg. If not, use a towel or a pillow, and we're just going to lift up the chest, lengthen the spine, and hold it here. Focusing on the breath, making the exhale a little longer. Getting a little bit more comfortable if you can. Take one more deep breath. Good. Now we're going to start to shift the weight back, flex the front foot, but once again, keep that knee bent, stomach towards the thigh because we're trying to keep that neutral position as much as possible. Now we're going to tilt the tailbone towards the ceiling. Shifting back into the lunge, back into half split. Lunge, half split. So alternating between the two. And going slow enough that you can really get into each position and that you focus on transitioning between each one. So it's not about the end result. It's also about the transition between the two. Are you contracting the correct muscles? Are you moving in the right position? Good. Let's do one more. And we're going to come forward. Bring the foot in a little closer as we come up. We're going to tilt the pelvis underneath, contract, pull up nice and tall, sweep the arm to the ceiling, arc over the ear, sweep forward, reach it out, coming up, and lift, arc over, forward, reach it up, lift, arc, forward, really contracting the abdominals. Let's do one more. Up, over, and coming down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place the hands either at the ears or behind the head. Bracing those abdominals, rotate on the rib cage. Elbow reaches to the floor as the other one reaches to the ceiling. Back up, center. Other side. Elbow towards the floor. Back up and center. Rotate. Down. And center. Keeping the breath going. So this is a challenging exercise, not for everybody. Let's do one more time each side. Good. Come down. Let's pull the leg back and we'll sit back into child's pose.